Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
That's the weirdest podcast entry ever. I know, right?
Good.
So, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good. Driving to work.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah, and you're in another country, so we can't be in the same studio. So I said, let's do it on the phone, easier.
Oh, we got to get it out. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So okay, Eliqa, I need to know what do you work?
Okay, so just in case nobody realized, my name is Eliqa, because he just said
Mm-hmm.
Eliqa. Well, I run a creative agency here in Dubai. No, that's a lie. I run it in Malaysia.
But you do some work.
But I do work in
Wait,
Dubai and
wait.
I work in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Middle East,
So
so I got a bit confused. I apologize for that. With all confidence in Dubai. Uh,
no, but the location is not important, you
my
know?
brain is
It's
already,
fine.
the manifestation is real. Okay, so I run a creative agency in Malaysia, based in Kuala
Mm,
Lumpur. And basically what we do is we do branding, we do strategic content, we do social media content, we anything to do with design really. We make it less cringy, which is why the name of my little company is called UNCRINGE, because that's just what
mhm.
um yeah,
Okay, that's amazing.
thanks.
So, a creative agency.
A creative agent.
So, what does that mean? Like, I'm a normal man that I'm working as, let's say, an engineer, doctor, whatever my job is. I don't understand creative agency. Like, what do you do? Yani, if I'm someone who is not in the media and you need to explain this for me, how will you explain it?
Okay, well, I did mention that we do branding and social media strategy and content. I mean, look, we all consume content, right? Everybody's got social media. For those who don't,
Mm-hmm.
I salute you. But since we live in the media age, social media is a big thing. So we've got, Instagram, and Facebook is now a bit redundant, but TikTok and things like that, right? So we create reels, we do editing. My background's actually in film production. So
Mm-hmm.
I do things like videography and editing and photography and stuff like that. So it's still media. It's not media. It's just it's more design wise as well now. So we do when I say branding, we build a brand from scratch, or we rebrand your current brand because your current brand isn't great. You know what I mean? Not saying that your current brand isn't great. It's
Mm-hmm.
just we elevate. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Clients, you know, some
Sorry.
clients, they pay.
No, I mean, and to be honest, the clients, for some reason that I, alhamdulillah, end up getting, they know, like they know. That's why they
Okay.
ask me to help. And um, they know that they want it elevated. So what we do is we elevate. So other than just being the founder of the company, um, I'm also the creative director. So I direct creatively on how to elevate what they currently have, whether it's a video or whether it's brand, whether it's a post, whether it's a story, I mean, anything to do with visuals.
Do you mean do you mean that the influencers that we're seeing on Instagram, TikTok, if they are big enough, they have companies like you behind them telling them what to do, what to post, how to post it, and stuff like that, and how to brand themselves better?
Realistically, yes. But most of the time, if you're big enough, they have their own team internally. They can
Yeah,
afford
but
it.
that's
You know what I
I'm
mean?
thinking about something now that
Mm.
this is scary because most people they think about influencers that they are individuals that they are filming their own videos that the audience make them famous and they love them because they are their own selves, but actually they're not. There is someone behind them actually making them look better, do something better. You know what I mean? It's more like TV station, but on a social media platform. You know what I mean?
100%. It's a character. They build a character. That's what sells,
Okay.
right? I'm not saying all, there are like the genuine ones, you know, but the big ones, 90% of them have a team that tells them, because PR is the thing, public relations is a thing. There are certain things that they cannot afford to lose followers on, right? Because at this rate, followers are a currency. So they can't be out there saying anything that's on their mind. They have to run it by their managers, they have to run it by their team, they have to run it by their PR people, because otherwise they might lose followers, and you know, then they lose their money and their way of income. So
Then
sorry,
now I have a question for the no, because it makes me wonder. Okay, as normal people,
okay,
they left TV and they started watching social media and engaging with social media better and more and higher, just because TV is controlled, right? That was the starting of it, because they didn't want anything to be controlled. They want people on their self, yani, talking whatever, uh, saying whatever, you know. And right now, that's not happening, basically. So that's a question for the audience. What's the difference between TV and social media if they are both controlled? You know what I mean? Yeah, social media is more entertaining, but like still controlled.
I have a view on that. So like, for example, as a consumer myself, TV is different. TV is an escape. Well, social media is an escape too, but TV is more, it's not just controlled, unless you're watching reality TV, which is also controlled. It's highly manipulated. You know what it's like, right? And yeah, we know.
Yeah.
But with social media, you know, or get to know the character or the artist or the influencer or public figure on a more personal level, right? And you don't have to wait and watch an entire episode of 45 minutes, right, to know what this person's favorite food is, what this person's favorite color is. And we live in a time where people are obsessed with knowing every bit of information possible for some reason, right? So social media gives that side of it. You know what I'm trying to say? The side of, ooh, okay, so I don't know, like someone that I'm a big fan of because I watched Bridgerton, for example. Oh, okay, I know he's on this shoot today, and oh, that's what his shoot looks like. So you're consuming a character in its entirety and getting to know that character. But what people don't understand or don't realize sometimes is that character, depending on who, is purely curated. It's made up. Right? So there are like the Gen Z ones, which don't really care, or they don't, we can't curse, right? So they don't care about
You can curse as much as you want. We'll just put the sound of
beep it after, like censor. I lost my tangent. What the hell was I saying? Wait. Yeah, so there are some Gen Z ones, right, who you know, who are transparent and like chill and real, and oh, I'm out with the boys, and you know, they take selfies and stuff, but it's all currency. The more available you are to the public, the less likely you're able to make money from it, right? I think you were the one that told me this once. I can't even remember it was you, but I'm not giving you credit unless it was you. It was something wait, it was something along the lines of okay, it was something along the lines of, if I'm gonna take pictures with everybody, then the value of that picture goes down because there's supply and demand, right? There's too much supply. So
yeah, that was not me.
oh yeah, so you don't get credit. Somebody told me that, and it makes absolute sense, because that's why a lot of the times, especially with celebrities, they you know, every time you're on set, how many times is it don't take pictures? It's not just privacy purposes, but it's also because the value of that picture goes down. So if a magazine wants that person to come in for a shoot, but she's everywhere anyways, you know, then there's no point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what happens is this
Okay.
tip of the thing, it's like they have two accounts. So they have the public account, and I learned this from the Gen Zs actually, because they have multiple accounts. So they have, like, you know, in Instagram, you have close friends, like you can add them.
Yeah.
Okay, Gen Zs have taken it to another level, yeah, because they have the public account, which is the family and, like, you know, and then they have their close friends account, okay, which has about maybe
Okay.
40 people. And then they have like an account with just 3 people in it.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess celebrities are the same, because I'm sure, you know, they can't really be chatting on their public account, right? So they have multiple different accounts and aliases that they use so that they have some form of a normal life.
I'm imagining if someone like a huge actor, he will post a video or a photo or whatever, and he will go from his other account and be like, "Oh, you look so handsome."
Oh, but that happens, huh? That happens. That's a thing. And there are certain,
Okay.
yeah, I know, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's why bots. Okay, so I lived in Vietnam for a bit, right? And we were trying to create an Instagram account, okay, for this brand that I was
Okay.
building there with my friends. And Vietnam has one of the biggest bot thingies for Instagram, because what people do is they build,
Okay.
they make so many accounts, right, just to build up engagement, because it happens. It's a lucrative world, but it happens. And then
Mhm.
as soon as someone posts, people pay, and then, you know, this army of bots will go and like and comment and to build the engagement, right? Yeah, so Vietnam is one of the places actually that happens. And so we couldn't, I had to take a picture, I had to
Okay.
take a selfie, I had to write on a paper with like marker so that Instagram knew I was a real person. So there's like a shitty
Yeah.
there somewhere in Instagram's archive.
I have some few questions.
طيب.
As in, I want you to tell me the best condition for your company to get a client. Like, what's your best client? What should the client have as a requirement to sign up with you?
That's a very good question. Actually, okay, so we stand for a lot of things, you know, and I think that's the beauty of starting your own thing. You can choose who you work with and who you don't want to work with. So if somebody you don't vibe with, you don't actually have to work with them. You know what I mean? And I
Yes.
believe that the clients that I am so grateful for, that I have, that trust me, that believe in the work that we do, that we're all in alignment. We have the same values,
Mhm.
or we believe in the same things. And for me, that's really important, because yes, money is important. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm a
Mhm.
great businesswoman when it comes to this, because I'm a creative, right? So money for me will come as long as my intention for that client is good. I'm not out here trying
Mhm.
to just like get as much money as I can from clients. I genuinely want to deliver the best for them so that they can make money. Because in my mind, it's like, okay, they make money, I make money. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's if they win, I win. It's not the other way around. So I don't know if it's for everybody, but for me, that's how I do it. And I think it's working, alhamdulillah, for now. So
Okay.
values are important,
Amazing.
and intention.
So you need clients who can trust you with their work and value you as a
Yeah,
creative.
yeah. And the vision that we do, because we're not for everyone. There are a lot of corporates who don't really want to touch on taboo things, and I know for a fact that they wouldn't come to us because we, you know, it goes back to the whole publicity thing, right? It's like, oh, do we want to be involved with
Mhm.
somebody that is that like that? And I'm okay if you don't want to be involved with me. You understand what I mean?
Now we understand what do you do, and your work, I want you to tell me something, a situation that happened with you or with someone that you are sitting there or something that's funny enough to be embarrassing, like embarrassing to be funny in a funny way. Like something happened. I want something on your line of work
in the
that
line of
happened.
work.
Yeah.
Okay. My mind went like, this man's putting me on the spot. I don't really know if there's anything that has happened that's embarrassing, to be honest, in my line of work.
I will tell you a situation that happened with me.
Yeah, okay, give me yours, and then maybe I can tell. Yeah, all right.
So one time, they sent the schedule for work, and I was looking at it, and I couldn't find my name on the schedule. Like my name is not there, and I was looking down the schedule to see if I'm off, like with the off days. If they put my name next to the off days, because we're a team, so we call it a rota. So, so I go down and I couldn't also find my name. So basically, I felt that I'm fired somehow. Like they let me go because I can't find my name anywhere.
And that's how they tell you you're fired. They don't tell you, they just give you.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened in my mind. And I was like, oh shit, they fired me, And I called my manager and she's not responding. And I was like, oh, now I know for a fact that I'm fired. She's not responding. So that means خلاص, you're done, you're toast. So anyway,
like,
no. She calls me back like after an hour and I'm telling her like, so my name is not on the schedule, not on the off days, nowhere to be found, and you're not answering. Does that mean that I'm done? Or you fired me? Like, what happened? And she was like, oh, seriously? Your name is not there? And I was like, yeah.
You were just
and she was like,
that's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Overlooked. You were so insignificant that you were overlooked.
She completely forgot about me.
You were basically the plant that they put in the living room that nobody remembers.
100%. This type of cookies that they give to guests? They give you a plate full of cookies, and there is some certain cookie that they don't get eaten at all. No one wants it.
You're that one. You're that cookie. Oh, haram.
For sure, I felt like shit, but like, yeah, that was a great day. I took it as an off day.
Yeah. The living room plastic plant, the one that doesn't need watering because
because no one needs it.
It's just there collecting dust and spiders.
And also when you move houses from a house to another house, you don't take that plant because you don't need it.
You don't need it. You want a new plant.
You just keep it.
Just insignificance at its best. That's basically what this production said to you. They were like, Yousef who? Yeah.
So yeah. Anything in your work?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not insignificant. So. No, I mean, people remember.
There will be a lot of
people. Yeah. At least they're talking. At least I'm not forgotten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't think something like that is. I mean, the worst thing that's probably happened was, I think everybody's done this. If you're in production, you need a pee, and you're in the desert, and there's no toilet, because the production team doesn't, they don't think about human beings sometimes, and so they're just I don't know, go behind a dune. But I feel like that story would embarrass me too much, you know, in terms of the in terms of the level of embarrassment. I think I would win that one. And I'm just gonna let everybody's imagination sort of like dictate how that story goes. Oh, I can't. Oh my goodness. Well, it wasn't a great day, okay? And yeah, that's it. So that's the story. You're welcome. Hashtag relatable.
Well, I have a question. Do you hate production managers?
No, I don't. Sometimes I'm a production manager. I've production managed, you know.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay. Wow.
Listen,
Now
I didn't need
I
that
have
face,
a new hate
bro.
to the list.
You're
The
not.
issue is with production managers. I don't hate them, but like, okay, I'm lying. I hate them. I hate their guts, but like, not all of them. Yeah.
No, there are some nice ones, you know. We exist.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm nice when I want to be, not when I'm making fun of you, but yeah, fun.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm nice, you know. There are some nice ones. I think if done right, they have the potential to be liked. I think that's what I'm gonna say.
They have the potential to be liked,
They have the potential to be liked.
not loved.
No,
Liked.
no. Liked, just liked. Okay, love is too high. Just liked.
It's just someone that I'm meeting in the street, like shaking hands or something.
Yeah, I can
Saying
tolerate.
hi.
Yeah, that's it. Tolerate. Yeah, yeah. If done right, if the job is done right, then they have the potential to be liked.
We had the idea, me and you, that time about tolerate.
We
We get a
package it up,
Gatorade
little
bottle.
Gatorade bottle.
Tolerate. If your boss is f***ing you at work, tolerate.
Grab a bottle of Tolerate.
You know, if your manager gives you extra hours of work, tolerate, because you can't afford to lose your job. We should make a logo,
Mm.
and the logo should be like someone really stressed, someone who's eating his nails, yeah, something like that. Tolerate.
You know the meme, I'm sure you've seen it, of like of like the guy who's working with like a bunch of papers and he's like about to lose his mind. Please
Yeah.
tell me you've seen this little like icon. I'll send it to you after this. I'll attach it to the video like later, you know, we'll get them to attach it to the video. It'll be right here. That's exactly where it's gonna be.
With tolerate next to it.
You tolerate underneath it.
And then you start giving kids snacks like popcorn that is done yesterday, you know?
Like stale popcorn.
You know, we give you a popcorn, not fresh one from yesterday.
Yesterday.
Why? Because you need to tolerate it.
You have to build your toleration. You need to build it.
Yeah.
Start them young, you know? just build the disappointment from like 3 years old.
Exactly.
So by the time they're here, they'll be like, child's play.
Yeah. You know, whenever he wants to pay rent is fine, you know, it's okay.
You can't.
I don't feel disappointed. It's fine, I'll pay it.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
We wanted to teach people the creative agency. What does they do?
We barely
Apparently, we went to another subject.
But the dedication is real though, huh? Let's be real. The dedication is real. You need to get this out and you're driving on the way to work, all right? And
Yeah.
you know the time, all right? And you're just, and I'm here in Malaysia and you're just like, yo, let's do it now, like now, on the way.
I'm the kind of person that if the fire goes out, no one on this universe can turn it on again. Do you understand? So if I have something that I needed to be done, it needs to be done now. Otherwise, it wouldn't ever be done because I will hate it, you know?
That sounds like a,
So, yeah.
thank you for sharing that very personal detail about yourself. I think
It
all
has some good stuff and bad stuff, you know, it depends.
no, it's good. I think it's a good trait. I think there should be some flexibility because life doesn't work that way, but that's a completely different conversation. But yeah, I look up to that as an individual. I think you know, I think you're chilling. You're forgotten, but you're chilling. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, we have a minute
Yeah,
left before this call drops.
yeah. And we end it all.
Mm.
So, any words that you want to share?
Stay consistent and be kind and don't betray your values for money.
It depends on the money, though.
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
If it's $1 million, like, come on.
I would not sell my soul. I couldn't. I think my values are very, that's me.
So, it was really nice to talk to you and have you on this podcast. And I'm sure that we will get in another episode, and we will have more people with us because I would like to see you interacting with other creatives.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm mean?
No, you're just so special.
Okay, thanks. Thanks.
That's an inside joke.
Thanks. Thanks.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you. And I hope that you have a wonderful day.
Thank
And
you, you
see
too.
you later.
Please drive safe. And thank you for having me on board this very spontaneous call. And take care.
Peace out.
Peace out, A-Town. Yalla, bye.
Bye.